Hello, I'm Chris Coffey and I'm an instructional technology coach, and in this video I'm going to be sharing how to transfer data from like your Google Drive and Gmail into another account, or to back it up on your computer or on a hard drive. Now if this sounds familiar, this is because just a few days ago I made a video very similar to this, and I covered two different ways to do that. And that was, one, you share your file and then you transfer ownership, or two, you just download it directly from Google Drive into, say, an external hard drive. All that's great, but I started looking and I had totally forgotten that Google has some of this stuff built in. It's not something I use very often, but I wanted to share it with you because I thought these two ways are really simple and you may want to know about them as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. So if you go to your Gmail or your Google Drive or whatever, and you come up into the top right, you're going to go to your account and you're going to manage your Google account. And look at that right there at the top, transfer your content. Now, if it doesn't show this at the top, you can go to data and privacy and it will show up there as well. And all you have to do here is you're going to start the transfer. And it's going to say, okay, where do you want it to go? So you'll enter in your new Google account email address. So if you're moving from one school to another school, this is where you'd put in your new account. Now you can't do this until after you have your new account, because once you do that, you're going to click send code. You'll check your new account and it will give you the code that you enter in, and then it will start transferring data over for you. Depending on how many files and emails and things you have, it may take a little while, but it will eventually transfer everything over. How simple is that? So yeah, absolutely easy. And if we go into our second option, you're going to go to takeout.google.com, and when you get there, it's going to bring you to the screen, and you're going to select the data you want to include. And this has pretty much every Google application out there. And so you may want to deselect all at the very top and then only select the ones that you're interested in. If not, you're going to get a lot of files. So I gave this a try just yesterday, and when you'll get an email when it's done, when it's compressed all the files, and you'll be able to download that compressed file. You'll just right click and extract all, tell it where you want to extract it. And when you get into it, notice I have Google Photos, but if you did other application, you would have files for those as well. And it organized the photos by year, which I thought was really useful. But beyond that, it gave me both the picture image and the JavaScript. And that can be useful for certain programs if you needed to connect the image to the program. So kind of a database kind of information. So really useful, but most people are only going to be interested, did I get all my photos and that kind of thing. So really useful. And same thing with the Google Transfer, using the just new email address to send it over. Both of these things, super easy, a great easy way to get the information out. The other ways I shared still work. If you're allowed to share, if you have either a personal account or you're sharing outside of your network, and you're able to transfer ownership, great. If you just want to download it on external hard drives, I don't have one right in front of me, but those external hard drives are great backup. So even if you did use the Takeout and you compress those files, you still want to back it up on something that's a little bit more secure than just your laptop. And lastly, if you're moving to another district that has an account that you already have an account set up with, all you have to do is go through these. So hopefully this has been useful. If you have any questions, please feel free to either leave them in the comments below, or if you work in our district, please feel free to email me. Thank you so much for everything, and please remember to like and subscribe to this video. I would appreciate it greatly. Thank you so much.